Hey there, YouTube! Daryl back with you again for another episode of Daryl's Vape Tape. And today, we're going to be looking at the Velocity RDA clone by Tobeco. And let me just start off and say, this RDA is my favorite RDA. Out of all the RDAs that I own, this RDA here is by far the best. There's just a ton of great things about it. The airflow is great, the flavor's great. It's easy to build on. The clouds you get off of it are fantastic, depending on the build that you have in there. I mean, it's just an all-around great RDA. So for now, I just want you guys to take a seat back, grab your mod, take a vape. I'm going to do the same here, and then we're just going to dive down and we're going to take a closer look at it. All right, so we're looking at the RDA now. We'll just start off with, you got your indirect airflow right here. So it's got two types of airflow. So your indirect right there, which you just spin this top cap and you can tighten it down or you can open it up. So you can see I got mine about half open right now. And then also it's got 6 airflow slots right here all the way around the RDA, okay? So it's got airflows for days, okay? And then you can just open it up and we get it open right there. Open, and once it's open on one side, it's opened all the way around. All right, so I usually go with my indirect airflow about halfway, and then I do about the same on this guy. I go about half and half on both of them. Okay, so it does come with a 510 connector, and then you could just put your 510 connector right there and then put your standard 510 drip tip on that. Okay, but I got the wide bore drip tip on there right now. Okay, so let me pop this off here and show you guys the innards of this thing, okay? So you can see it's got 2 black O-rings right there. In the kit that you get from Tobeco, it comes with spare O-rings. Also comes with the Allen wrench, and then the 510 connector that you get with that for the top cap. That's pretty much all you get with that, okay? So right here, you got a wide, just massive drip bore right here, okay? I really like the well on here. It just holds plenty of juice right there. I get about, anywhere from 15 to, maybe 10 to 15 puffs off this thing, when you fill that all the way up, okay? So right now I got a 22 gauge. I got a 6 wrap on there, and it's reading a 0.17, all right? So you can see the velocity post right there. They're just super easy to build on. Any of your builds that you have, Clapton builds, nickel builds, any of the builds that you would like to put in here, the post holes are big. You're just going to be able to fit all those in there, okay? Right here on the side, you can see your grub screws right there. Haven't had any problems with this clone. Some of the other clones that I've seen or heard of, the grub screws kind of strip out. Haven't had one issue at all, okay? And then also in the kit, you're going to get the Allen wrench so you can loosen and tighten those, okay? This RDA is just a super RDA to build on. Any new beginners out there that are looking for an easy build, this is going to be the one, okay? And you could run it in single coil mode, I guess, if you really wanted. You could run it in single coil just on one side there. But I really do like this RDA. So when you screw this top cap back on here, you plug it back on there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but make sure right on the inside there you can see your coils. Make sure the air flows on each side line up with your coil there, okay? You don't want any wick to show right there. You just want your coil to be there, okay? So it's got your standard 510 pin on it, and it just looks really nice. Out of all the RDAs that I own, this one looks just super clean. So I'm going to take it back up top. I'm going to take a couple vapes on it, and I'm going to tell you guys where you can find one. Alright, so I showed you guys the up close and personal with the Velocity RDA. Now I just wanted to take it up top and show you guys how it performs. So right now I'm running a 0.17 resistance. Like I was telling you guys in the close-up, I got a 6 wrap 22 gauge Canthal build on here. So let's just see how it does. I'm running 80 watts. It just performs awesome. I mean, it just does everything that you need it to do. I just really like this RDA. So, why don't we just go get into the pros and cons, okay? So the first pro for me is it's just super easy to build on. The Velocity style deck is just, it's the best deck out there, in my opinion, all right? It's got, the post holes are huge. You can put any of your builds in there, which I really like. I like doing like a nickel Clapton, and it reads down to like a 0.05, 0.06, and that fits in there nice and easy, okay? Just everything's super flush about this thing, okay? The next thing is the airflow. It's got airflow for days. I mean, it's got more airflow than I would ever need. So I really do like that also, okay? I also like the look of it. I mean, it looks just really clean, really nice. All right. This isn't the authentic, but I mean, the authentic's probably just as good, or, you know, it may be a little better than this, but I put the authentic version and the clone next to each other, and they're almost identical. I mean, it just, Tobeco, they did a great job with this clone. It's just awesome. So, for the cons, I don't think I really have any. I really don't. I mean, I've thought about it, and there's nothing really bad about it. I mean, I like everything about it. So, if you guys want to go out there and get your hands on one of these Velocity RDAs, go ahead and go to esiggity.com. They're selling the kit, and with the kit, you get an Allen wrench, you get a couple grub screws, you get a couple different O-rings with it, so you can replace the O-rings if they were to break. That's pretty much about what you get with it, okay? So the price on that is $19.99, which is a fantastic price, okay? The authentic, $125. The regular clone by Tobeco, $19.99. You just can't beat it, all right? So, for any of you guys beginners out there, if you guys want to get your hands on an RDA that's super easy to build on, get your hands on the Velocity RDA. Any of you guys that are veterans and you guys have been building for a long time, if you guys don't have the Velocity RDA, go out there and get your hands on it. It's just a need-be RDA, okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to close this video out with a vape. If you guys enjoyed the video at any given time, make sure you guys give me a fat thumbs up. If you guys ain't got any comments or concerns, go ahead and leave them down there in the box. Besides that, thanks a bunch, and you guys have a great night.